Hello, Patriots. Thank you for tuning in to this week's broadcast of Mason Cable News. My name is Kylan Adams.
And I'm Alexis Whitted.
Before we begin, we would like to make it clear that the opinions expressed in this broadcast of Mason Cable News does not necessarily reflect the views of Mason Cable Network. So, Alexis, this is our last Mason Cable News broadcast of the school year. So, how are you doing? How was your semester?
It's good. This semester was a lot busier than normal, but it was a really good semester. I really enjoyed my classes, my professors, and hanging out with you here. It was great. How about you, Kylan?
Pretty much the same. You know, it's been really busy, but I've enjoyed it, and I'm happy for the future.
France held their first round of elections Sunday to succeed socialist François Hollande for the French presidency. 4 prominent candidates are vying to pass to the second round. Centrist Emmanuel Macron and far-right Marine Le Pen reached a plurality of 24% and 21.3% respectively. This photo of Macron and Le Pen was received from Christian Hartmann of Reuters. This election cycle saw the fall of the prominent Republican and Socialist parties for Macron's newly En Marche party and Le Pen's National Front. National Front hasn't reached the second round of voting since 2002, when National Front founder and Marine Le Pen's father, Jean-Marie Le Pen, was voted to the second round of presidential elections. However, he handedly lost to President Chirac for more than 60 points. Third-place finisher François Fillon of the Republican Party called on his supporters to vote for Macron in the second round of voting. In a plea to his voters, he said, "Extremism can only bring misery and division to France. So there is no option but to vote against the extreme right. I will therefore vote for Emmanuel Macron." Macron also received a call from former U.S. President Barack Obama, where the former president wished him all the best in the campaign, where Macron shared excerpts of this on his social media. Le Pen has been gaining traction, being likened to France's Donald Trump and having a strong stance on immigration and terrorism. The runoff election will take place May 7th.
For the past month, Venezuela has been facing violent protests in the nation, with the death toll at 23 as of yesterday. This photo was received from Carlos Garcia Rawlings of Reuters, showing demonstrators burning tires against President Maduro. Pro and anti-government demonstrators have killed 12 people and 11 additional people were killed when a bakery was looted in Caracas. The point of demonstration is Venezuelan President Maduro, who has been accused of authoritarian leadership in some media sources calling him a dictator. Venezuela has been suffering from a food shortage where citizens have had to wait in line for days to receive any store items. The latest protest stemmed from the decision from the transfer of power from the opposition-dominated National Assembly to the Supreme Court, which Maduro currently controls. Venezuelan presidential elections are not scheduled until October of 2018.
Elizabeth Warren endorsed Virginian gubernatorial candidate Tom Perriello for the Virginia Democratic primaries. In an interview with Huffington Post, Warren cast her support for Perriello, saying, quote, "I think that if he's governor, he will be terrific." She went on to say, "He's the kind of guy who says, I'm going to make change, and I'm going to make change not for the richest, not for the most powerful, not for what's politically expedient. I want to make change for hardworking families." Tom Perriello made a visit to the Mason campus earlier this month with Senator Bernie Sanders, who also endorsed his primary race. Perriello is currently running against Virginia Lieutenant Governor Ralph Northam in the Democratic primary. Both the Virginia Republican and Democratic primaries will take place June 13th, 2017. If you're interested in getting involved with the Democratic or Republican primaries, visit George Mason Democrats or George Mason College Republicans for more information.
Former Vice President Joe Biden came to the Hub Ballroom this morning. Here's Raven Royal with the story.
Hello, Patriots. We are here bright and early to hear from former Vice President Joe Biden for Mason's It's On Us event. He will be joined by Alicia Bowe, star of Netflix original series 13 Reasons Why. It's On Us is a part of Mason's commitment to ensuring that every member of the community feels safe and can thrive.
Mason Cable News had the opportunity to speak with members of the Mason community before the rally began.
I'm excited for today's event because I normally never get to see politicians when they come here. I'm normally really busy, so I'm excited to see Joe Biden speak, definitely.
I'm excited because I like Joe Biden, and also raising awareness for sexual assault means a lot to me.
I've previously worked with girls growing up who were sexually assaulted and whatnot. So I really feel like this is an important topic to address.
I don't care about the 5, the 6, or the 7, I care about the 1. As long as it's happening.
The event kicked off with speakers from Mason Campus Resources dedicated to sexual violence awareness and prevention. In attendance was President Cabrera and multiple other Mason community members. A notable speaker was Emiko Ellis, a sophomore at Mason who faced a sexual assault during her freshman year. However, she does not want to be recognized as a victim, but rather a survivor, a microbiology major, and an advocate for sexual violence awareness. Mason Student Body President Nathan Pittman introduced former Vice President Joe Biden. At the beginning of the speech, Joe Biden sidelined the teleprompter and spoke to the audience unscripted.
Consent requires affirmative consent. And if you're too drunk to be able to consent, it is not consent.
Biden brought his passion and desire for change to the Hub Ballroom and urged audience members to take a stand against sexual violence. This is the second time the former vice president has rallied at Mason's Fairfax campus. Last November, Biden held a joint rally with Senator and former vice presidential candidate Tim Kaine in support of Secretary Hillary Clinton's 2016 presidential bid.
A young woman standing here could take all her clothes off and walk out the door. She could be arrested for indecent exposure, but no man has a right to lay a hand on her.
The It's On Us campaign was established by the Obama administration in 2014. Its purpose is to make a personal pledge and start a conversation. It's on us to spread awareness and change the culture to end sexual violence on campus.
You can do it.
The bioengineering students of George Mason School of Engineering designed a hot pink prosthetic arm for a violinist in the 5th grade, which was built from a 3D printer for their capstone project. 10-year-old Isabella Cabrera had been wanting to play the violin since she was born, but without a left hand and a severely abbreviated forearm. Her elementary music teacher at Island Creek Elementary in high school built her a prosthetic, but the model was heavy, and he was looking for a better option. He later reached out to Mason. This story was featured in the Washington Post last week. Cabrera smiled while playing the violin with her new prosthetic at the engineering building last Thursday. Isabella said, "Oh my gosh, that's so much better." This story is one of many that demonstrate the contributions that Mason students make to society.
The annual Mason Day celebration will take place this Friday, April 28th in Lot L, beginning at 3 p.m. There will be musical performances by White Panda and Raleigh Ritchie. Raleigh Ritchie is coming off a sold-out tour in the United Kingdom and will start off the night in Lot L at 8 p.m. Raleigh Ritchie is most known for his role on Game of Thrones as Grey Worm, the leader of the Unsullied. His performance will be followed by the Mashup Kings, White Panda. There will also be food, games, and more fun. Balloon artists, henna tattoo artists, face painters, tie-dye t-shirts, and Midway Carnival games are slated to be at the event. Mason Day is free for Mason students, faculty, and staff, and $15 for the general public. Food can be purchased for $1 per food ticket, with food items ranging from 1 to 6 tickets per item. If you have a valid Mason ID, you will receive 2 free food tickets upon entry. We can't wait to see you there.
The Relay for Life will be occurring this Saturday from noon to 8 p.m. at the Mason Fieldhouse. The Relay for Life is the official fundraising event of the American Cancer Society, who hope to take action on cancer. According to the website, Relay for Life began in May of 1985, when Dr. Gordon Clapp walked and ran around the track for 24 hours in Tacoma, Washington, raising money and fighting against cancer. Participants are split into teams, each with a site at the event. From the event's mission, teams compete to fundraise and collect donations for food, goods, games, and activities, which counts towards the team's overall fundraising goal. Those interested can go to facebook.com/GMURelay or contact gmurelay@gmail.com for more information. There will be live performances, contests, games, and much more. The event raised over $86,000 and had over 1,000 participants in the year 2014.
The Charity Gala will be held on Sunday, April 30th from 5 to 10 p.m. The event is open to Mason students and the public. Come dressed in your most formal attire. There will be raffles, auctioning, dancing, food, all while helping children earn an education. The event is being held to honor and further the work of Tamyan Children's Rights Center in the Philippines, which is helping the youth who have been victims of human trafficking and domestic violence. There is no entrance fee in the form of money. However, guests are asked to bring supplies, feminine hygiene products, or small travel-size hygiene products to enter the venue in place of money. There will be catering services provided. The list of entrance fee items and further information can be found on getconnected.gmu.edu.
We have a packed lineup for you this evening. Stay tuned for the sports report after Freshman's Corner on the end of the semester. Also, stick around for your final On the Couch with Gina Jerome. Then we will have our closing roundtable of the semester. You're watching Mason Cable News.
Hello everyone, welcome to our last news segment of Freshman's Corner. I'm your host, Cody Borden. This week we're in the JC to talk to freshmen about the year in general and their summer plans. What was the highlight of your freshman year?
The highlight of my freshman year was joining Greek life. So I'm a member of Pi Delta Psi. It really just gave me lifelong connections and made me a better person in general.
Before high school, you just study before the day of the test. You'll be okay. And that really doesn't go well in college.
Yeah,
so
learn the hard way.
Yeah, I had to learn how to become and how to study well.
Joining the Mason Ambassadors, which actually where I just finished up from, I just gave a tour, which is why I'm wearing this.
So, do you guys have any summer plans?
Right now we're debating if you're gonna do summer classes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So either summer classes or for me, work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing
Summer
for you?
classes, yeah.
Work.
Work?
Yeah.
Where are you working?
I don't know yet. I have to apply for a job.
Okay.
Probably getting a part-time job and applying for scholarships. I might do a road trip or something too.
What advice would you give incoming freshmen?
You can sleep in if you want to, but you shouldn't because it's going to hurt you in the long run.
The more you push off jumping in, the harder it becomes. And so right now I'm jumping in my second semester, but I kind of wish I jumped in more in my first semester.
We always do an activity on Freshman's Corner, and we thought it would be a good idea to have you guys give us a coach's pep talk to bring us to victory to the last bit of the semester.
Semester's almost done. We have 1 month left. Just grind hard and we'll get there and you'll finish strong.
You can do this.
You got it.
Graduation's in 4 years.
Yes.
4 years. You can do this.
Don't procrastinate.
Yeah.
You're weak, you're hungry, and you're pretty much broke. That's okay. You can make it. I believe in you. I believed in me, and I'm pretty sure I'll make it, and I'm sure that you will too.
This may be my last segment as the host of Freshman's Corner, and I would like to thank Eric, Bria, and Angelique for helping me out because this is 10% of the work. They do really help me so much, and I appreciate them very much. So can you please show my lovely people, look at them, and there's Angelique. So thank you so much for an amazing year. Tune in next semester for the next segment of Freshman's Corner.
Hello Patriots, my name is Lexi Hodgson and this is your sports update for the week. For the first time in 4 years, the men's golf team captured their first tournament championship. With senior Kyle Hart securing medalist honors, the Patriots finished first as a team at the Navy Spring Invitational on Sunday at the Naval Academy Golf Course. Mason won the 36-hole two-day tournament with a 19 over 587. The Patriots will close the regular season at the A10 Championship this Friday through Sunday at the Villas of Grand Cypress in Orlando. The women's lacrosse team was close in beating the defending champ UMass earlier this week, but came up short, losing by 1 with a score of 18-17. The Patriots led for most of the game, but were unable to hold off a second-half rally by UMass. Mason scored with 1:56 left to pull within 1, but UMass was able to hold them off, earning their 53rd straight A10 victory, extending the NCAA record conference-winning streak. Freshman Melissa Semku made a career-high 19 saves, while senior captain Brooke Lorber and Alexa McGovern each had 6-point games with 4 goals and 2 assists. Mason will end their regular season against Davidson at 1 p.m. on Saturday in Davidson, North Carolina. Congratulations to senior captain Sahid Kargbo, earning Most Outstanding Wrestler at the Mason Banquet on Sunday. Kargbo finished with the season with a 30-5 record and qualifying for the NCAA championships at 149 pounds. He posted a 10-6 decision on day 1 of the NCAA championships to earn his first ever appearance in nationals. Kargbo won all 3 of his matches in his second season debut and earned a top spot on the podium at the Lock Haven Classic. The women's softball team earned 3 victories in one day. The team swept St. Bonaventura this past Sunday. Mason outscored their opponent 16-2 on the day and 19-3 on the weekend. The Patriots are now tied for 3rd with Dayton in the A10 standings and just 1 game behind second place Fordham. Mason welcomed their final non-conference game earlier today as Georgetown came to Fairfax. Play began at 4 p.m. That's it for sports. Good luck to any teams playing this week or weekend.
Hello, Mason Nation. Welcome back to another amazing week with me, Gina Jerome, on the couch. Welcome to our last broadcast of the semester and your last fill of a little celebrity gossip from yours truly. Like always, I'm very excited to be your source for entertainment news nationally, as well as in the DMV and GMU area. So now, let's move on to our first story. The tennis ace Serena Williams announced that she was 20 weeks pregnant last week with her first child. Williams is 35 years old and is expected to deliver her baby in the fall and has chosen not to compete in any tennis tournaments for the remainder of the year. She's engaged to Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, who is the father of the child. There have been no public details as to when they will be married, but days after, the tennis great posted a picture on Instagram along with this lovely note. My dearest baby, you gave me the strength I didn't know I had. You taught me the true meaning of serenity and peace. I can't wait to meet you. Even though she is on maternity leave for the remainder of the year, she does still hold the world's #1 ranking. And in January, she competed while pregnant, a fact unknown to the public at the time, for the Australian Open, and she got her 23rd Grand Slam win. I wish her so much luck in her future endeavors and with her family. Also in Hollywoodland, on Sunday, April 23rd, we learned the sad news that Happy Days and Joni Loves Chachi star Erin Moran had passed away at the age of 56. Speculation about the cause of her death has been rampant, but early on there was not much in the way of definitive news. That may have just changed. Moran had been receiving treatment for stage 4 cancer with a gastrointestinal tube in her throat to keep her alive during her tragic final days. A source says that there were no legal substances or anything to suggest foul play, but an investigation has still occurred. If true, this would contradict earlier reports and speculation that Moran, who battled addiction for many years, died of an overdose. Both her husband, Stephen Fleischman, and his mother, Donna Woods, have chosen to remain out of the public eye since her passing, and I send my honest condolences. Finally, I just want everyone to know that this has been absolutely great, bringing you some infotainment all these years, my fellow Patriots. But sadly, all good things must come to an end. Once again, this has been Gina Jerome for the final time with you back on the couch, and it has been an absolute joy bringing some news to the George Mason community. Well, tweet me at Nagina_J, and if you feel like it, you can even follow me on Instagram at GinaJuju. Have a great summer, and congrats to all of my fellow graduates. A few more weeks, and we're gonna make it. Bye, Mason. It's been a pleasure.
With this show closes another chapter of Mason Cable News history. We prepared a special send-off for our graduating seniors. Take a look.
To say your laugh is rambunctious and contagious, and you're so hardworking, and I've loved working with you this year on the news, and just seeing you anchor last year was truly a pleasure, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Alan, congratulations on getting the job at Berkeley. I'm really proud of you. It was such a pleasure getting to work with you this year, and I wish the best for you.
He's always making us laugh. When we're hanging out before the show, going over our stories and stuff, he's cracking jokes. He's just a good time, and I really, really hope Kylan all the best after graduation. I know he's going to do great things.
Hey Kylan, I just wanted to say that I love you a lot. I'm so glad that I got to meet you this year. You're hilarious. Every time that I see you, you make me laugh and you never fail to put a smile on my face. I'm so proud of you and all the hard work you put forth during your time at George Mason. I wish you the best of luck at Berkeley.
Hi Kylan, I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank you so very much for being an amazing live anchor for the news this year and also for being an amazing friend. We hope you have the best of times at Berkeley and we wish you the best of luck.
Hi Kylan, thank you so much for being so welcoming to me at my first semester of MCN. I will definitely miss your humor on Wednesday nights and I wish you all the luck in your post-college endeavors.
Kylan has such a great personality and you can't help but to feel happy whenever you're around him because he's so animated, and I wish him lots of success in his next chapter in life.
So I first met Kylan my freshman year. We were both up for live news anchor. We got on camera and we just had chemistry ever since then. Kylan's so funny and he's so generous and he's so sweet. He's always there when I need him. He's so reliable and I couldn't think of any other person I would have wanted beside me for a whole year as my co-anchor. I'm gonna miss you, Kai. Good luck with everything you have to do in life and I believe in you. You're gonna go so far. I will hit you up when you're in California because you know I'll be there. Love you.
Hey Gina, you are so hardworking and determined and so talented, and it's been a pleasure knowing you and working with you here at Mason Cable. I just hope you have great endeavors after you graduate, and congratulations.
On the Couch is not going to be the same without you, Gina and Jerome, on the couch every week, and I wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors, and congratulations.
Gina, it has been a pleasure getting to work with you for On the Couch for the first time this year. Even though our shoots were always super early in the morning, you stuck strong and you always gave the camera the same charisma and presence week in and week out.
It was lots of fun having my segment next to Gina's for both of these semesters, and I wish her lots of success and happiness on her next journey.
I met Gina my freshman year. She was so fun and spunky and she always had this great attitude about everything that she did, and she always brought personality to On the Couch, and I'm really thankful for her being here because we've been able to have that personality on the network for the past 3-4 years that she's been at Mason. So thank you for passing that on to the next person, and we'll really miss you, and good luck to everything that you do in the future.
Patriots, thank you all for tuning in today and all throughout the semester and the school year. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. This has been a great semester, honestly. Thank you to my great team and these amazing anchors we have here. I'm going to miss the seniors, Kylan and Gina, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We love you guys. Bye.
Wait, before we go, I know on behalf of Gina and myself, we want to say thank you all for that great video. Shout out to us. Thank you all. I can speak on behalf of Gina as well. We just want to say thank you for that kind gesture. We want to say that we're going to miss Mason Cable News so much, being with you all every week, and we hope the best for each and every one of you all. I know, again, speaking on behalf of Gina, that it's bittersweet for both of us because while we're happy about going to this new adventure in our lives and opening this new chapter, we're upset because we're going to miss each and every one of you. It's been an amazing year, and I'll turn it back to you, Ariel.
All right, well, that's all we have for you guys. Again, thanks for watching.
Thank you.